Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 editing tips slash drills that I use to practice my edits to improve my editing tenfold. So I'm going to be showing you guys the exact edits that I practice and why they're super effective, and also go through all the things you guys need to know. So definitely stay to the end of the video. I have a lot of really good tips and drills in this video that can really help you guys out when it comes to editing. So if you feel like you guys are struggling when it comes to editing, definitely stay to the end of the video. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks. And if you guys want a chance to enter this giveaway, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, turn on my post notifications, and also leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And you guys will be automatically entered into my next giveaway, which I'm giving away 2,000 V-Bucks. So if you guys want some free V-Bucks, make sure you guys do enter into the giveaway. And also, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom, click on support a creator, type in my code. My creator code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright guys, so here in this video, like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to be showing you guys some editing drills slash tips that I use to improve my editing. So getting into the first one here is a pretty simple warm-up drill I do all the time, where I build a wall and then I go for an edit. You can turn and you can place a wall or place two walls, doesn't really matter. I guess the easiest way if you're just getting started, just to run straight forward, place a wall, edit, place a wall, and edit, just running straight forward. That's a very, very good thing as well. And I'm also going to be showing you guys different things you can do as well to make this a lot harder. So if you are looking to, if you feel like this is too easy, then there is some other things you can do to make it a little bit more challenging. So here, I'm just going to be showing you guys my best. So running forward and then placing a wall, running forward and placing a wall like I just mentioned a second ago. When you're doing this, you want to do it in all directions. So by going up, by going down, by any sort of combination possible is going to be very, very cool. Just start off with a simple three box edit, down to the right, down to the left, and then mix it up. And if you guys feel like this is a little bit too easy, this is really good to warm up. And if you feel like this is too easy when it comes to all these kind of combinations, one thing you can do is you can you can edit it, reset it, and then edit again. And here I was basically just doing it in one take, so I was messing it up a little bit. So you can do exactly what I'm doing here. You can edit, reset, edit again, edit, reset, edit again. And this makes it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult if you feel like the first one is too easy. And just so I'm clear, when it comes to the different edits, if you're doing it perfectly every single time, then it is too easy, because the goal isn't to have a perfect warm-up where you're just having perfect edits over and over again. That really doesn't help you out at all. Instead, what you want to do is you want to go as fast as possible and try to be as clean as possible with your edits, because if you're not messing up, then you're not trying hard enough. And that's just a simple fact of the matter, because when you're in games, that's the time when you want to have it as perfect as possible. But when it comes to warming up and when it comes to trying out different edits and improving your building speed, you're going to be messing up a lot. So don't be afraid if you keep choking your edits or messing up. That's kind of why I just show you guys, not just super, because I can go in here and make a boxing up, going forward for like 10 straight boxes, and then show you guys perfect edits. But I feel like that just doesn't do justice. I'm showing you guys me actually practicing them. And also, this is the second one that I was talking about. So you have the first one where you practice placing a wall, editing it, and then doing all that type of good stuff. And this one is going to be tunneling, because tunneling is one of those things that is very, very effective and super useful for games, not even if you're in arena, but also for pubs if you're going against like a solo duo. Going against multiple people or getting spread out from multiple directions, being able to tunnel quickly can be a very, very effective strategy. So that's why I have it included here. And there's also kind of like a building aspect as well, but the editing also applies as well. So I feel like that's a very good thing to try out for a warm-up. So here, going into the next one, is going to be a double edit. This is the edit that you do every single game. Now this edit might be very, very easy for a lot of you guys. So there is some other combinations in which you can try it out. So of course, the first one can be, you can edit both the upper left side or both the upper right side squares like I'm seeing here. And also you can practice editing it where you edit both the squares at the same time so it breaks. So that can also be another way to practice this edit versus just editing a single square and then editing the second square when it comes to the other material. So double edits are something that you pretty much use every single game for the most part. Some of you guys might not be doing these as much, but I feel like double edits are one of those things you do constantly just about every single game. So these are things I practice all the time, whether it just be editing one square, editing both squares, whatever the case may be, because you just never know what situation you're going to be in, where you have to go for a different type of edit than you're used to. So you always want to practice as much as possible with as many edits as possible. And I feel like this is a really, really good starting point when it comes to double edits, because there's a lot of different combinations you can do off of it. So that's why I have it included in this video. So that would be the third tip I wanted to show you guys. So going into the next one here, and this is going to be focusing on editing ramps, because editing ramps is something that's very, very crucial, especially if you're in a box fight situation. If you can get a very good edit, because I've had so many times where I had the other guy trapped inside my box, and if I could just hit the edit on my ramp, I would have had a wide open shot on the other guy's head. But instead, what I did was end up messing it up, and I completely choked the ramp edit, and it ends up costing me. Maybe they end up getting away, or maybe it makes me even lose in that gunfight. Happens more times than I would like to admit, but messing up ramp edits is something that is very preventable if you do practice them pretty often, because they are a little bit weird as opposed to the floors. Because when it comes to the floors, it's just a single tap, but when you have the stairs, you have to click, and you also have to drag it all the way across. So there's a little bit more to it when it comes to building and when it comes to editing the ramps. So practicing those can be very, very crucial. And if you also wanted to make it a little bit harder, maybe you feel like this is too easy, one thing you can do is just you can place the ramp, and then you can also place the wall in front of it where you're going for a double edit. That can be a way to practice a little bit harder movement, because you have to go for 2 edits instead of just 1. So pretty much all the edits that I'm showing you here in this video, if you ever feel like some of them are too easy, just throw in a double edit, or even do it from the other direction. So if you usually do it just, as I'm here editing on the right side, then you can try doing it editing on the left side. So you want to practice on both sides as well with everything in this video, because you never really know exactly which side you're going to need to go for the edit on. So you always want to be prepared to edit from both sides if that is necessary. And of course, with this edit as well, you can edit from whichever direction, any type of edits. You can even edit where you're backing the ramp up like I just did right there. So you want to go for as many edits as you possibly can, because there's so many different directions and there's so many different editing combinations that it's really hard to cover every single one of them in one video. But these are pretty much the major and big ones that I see that people should practice, because I feel like it's going to give you the most benefit when it comes to games. So next one is just going to be editing floors and ramps, and this is something that you see in a lot of editing courses, and I feel like this is very helpful because you never know you need to go for a double edit. Maybe the guy is two things below you, and you need to go for a quick double edit on the other player. So practicing your double edits on floors and ramps can be very helpful. And if you don't feel like building up all the way, you can just build up maybe 1 or 2 and then go for a double edit that way, as I'm showing you guys right here. So practicing this edit can be very useful. I've had so many kills in the past few days where a guy has been 2 stories below me, and I've hit him with a very, very quick edit, and not necessarily here like I'm dropping down, but I can go for a very quick edit, go for a shot, and then maintain high ground, because if you do jump down like this, you are giving up your high ground. But it is very good practice when it comes to editing, because sometimes it can be useful. What I like to practice even more instead is as I'm showing right here. So I would ramp up, then I would place a floor and a ramp, and then I would edit both of them. That is something that I do so many games, and it's just it's been proven to be very effective and to catch a lot of people off guard going for quick shots. So practicing this movement here can be very crucial and can lead to a lot of kills and a lot of success in the game. So practicing that edit, I feel like, is a must-have, something that I do almost every single game. So that edit specifically, I would recommend practicing quite a bit. So, because I feel like in this game, you have some edits you go for more than others. I feel like working on all edits can be very helpful, but I feel like there's some edits in this game that you see more times than not, and I feel like that edit specifically can be used in a lot more situations than you guys might think, and can catch a lot of people off guard and lead to a lot of kills. Same with a few other edits in this video. So these were the top 5 edits I feel like when it comes to these type of 5 edits that I personally work on when it comes to the warm-ups and drills and things like that. So I feel like if you practice these 5 drills, these 5 kind of builds slash edits, that it is going to lead you guys in the right direction when it comes to improving your editing speed and all that kind of good stuff. So I hope you guys found this video very helpful. If you guys did, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.